everyone, and welcome to yet another mail video. Don't freak out. You might be saying, wait a minute, I think I saw this one. No, we're wearing the same clothes. We recorded these at the same time because we had enough free time. The kittens were asleep and we're like, holy crap, we should take advantage of this and do more mail. So we did 2 mail episodes. So you're not going crazy. This is a different episode, I promise. Anyway, we're gonna get started. The first letter today is Samuel in Iwa Beach, Hawaii?
Yeah.
Hawaii?
Yeah.
People in Hawaii can send mail? How does it get here?
A plane.
Or a boat?
Yeah, planes are faster.
Or a man on jet ski. Anyway, what does Samuel send us? Samuel sends us from Hawaii. Dear Stephen, my name is Samuel, and I have been one of your first 100 subscribers, and I like all of your LPs, especially Skyrim. I'm all caught up on the journey, and I hope that you and Mal have a good life together, and that one day you can come over and visit me and my family here in
Oahu.
Oahu. She got them names down. Hopefully you can come when it's summertime and no more school, since I'm 11, which will be sometime around May 2013. I still have to ask my parents, and they said that they'll think about it. I'll keep in touch. Thanks. Sincerely, Samuel. Well, Samuel, thank you very much. I appreciate your letter, and I've never been to Hawaii. I would actually love to visit Hawaii at some point. I don't know when that'll happen. Probably not by May 2013, but maybe sometime in the future, me and Mal will be heading your way to Oahu. How do you know these names?
I don't know.
Common
My friend
knowledge.
Toria's from Hawaii.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
She was from Hawaii?
Yeah, she was born there.
Huh.
Then she moved to Wisconsin.
What was the...
Her dad was stationed at the Air Force Base.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's kind of a big jump. I mean, especially weather-wise, that's like absurd. Why would anyone do that to themselves? Anyway, next letter is from Christian in St. Paul, Wisconsin.
No.
No.
Minnesota.
Yes, Minnesota.
They're from Carly's neck of the woods.
Yeah, Carly's around there. What we got here? Do. I like this type of paper. It's like
Newsprint?
Yeah, newsprint. Hello, my name is Christian. I'm a big fan of your vlog. I've been watching it from time to time, and I am a big fan of your friend Chugga Conroy, and tell Chugga I said hi. Now, I have a few questions I would like to ask you. My first question is, how did you meet Chugga? This is a really long story, but the simplest answer is I know him from, Lord, how long is it now? 7 or 8 years ago, something like that, from an old website called starman.net.
That still exists.
It still exists, and it's a fan website for Earthbound, Super Nintendo game. It's also where I met Mal and a bunch of my other friends. And I knew Emil several years before he ever started doing Let's Plays. In fact, we stayed in contact since then, and whenever he started doing Let's Plays, he was actually coming to me asking me how to set stuff up. He asked me how to like hook things up all the time. Like if he would tell me what he wanted to do, and I would tell him what to buy, and then he would go to Radio Shack or whatever and buy it. So I've been helping him with that stuff for a long time, and now he's pretty much got it under control. But he comes to us from time to time for like graphic help. So we still help each other. We still talk. So that's how we met, and that was in like 2006, 5, maybe 5. I have no idea. It's been a while. Next question is, what was your favorite game to do on Stephen Plays? Honestly, maybe Skyrim. I love the co-op LPs. I think they're a lot of fun. But I like these open-ended games where you can do all this stuff and they take forever to play. I don't know.
And
Skyrim's
you can let your ADHD run rampant and be
yes.
like, let's go here.
Yes, I love Skyrim for that reason. And Skyrim it's interesting because we're over 100 episodes into Skyrim and it continues to be fun. I mean, there hasn't been a time where I'm like, I'm kind of getting bored of Skyrim. No, there's more to do. It's not like I've become like overpowered or anything. I'm still getting my butt whooped, and it's a lot of fun. I liked Minecraft, but I felt like once I got to a certain, I think it was like, you know, when you get to like 80 or 90 episodes, it's like, it almost became work. You know, we're working towards fighting the dragon, and I felt like it kind of dropped off a little for me. But I'm over 100 episodes into Skyrim, and I haven't felt like that at all. I love Skyrim, so Skyrim. Also, this is a question for both of you guys. What is your favorite Sonic stage from any of the Sonic games?
My absolute favorite one is Aquatic Ruins on Sonic 2.
Geez, I don't know. I would have to say by far Rooftop Run.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. Rooftop Run's music is fantastic. It's so good. Rooftop Run. Also, the windmill level in the Werewolf Sonic game. I don't know the name of the game. Unleashed. I think it's called Windmill Isle. Sonic Werehog, the game. On the bottom of this page, I drew Sonic stage that I made up. My last question is, have you ever gone to E3, and if you did, what was it like? I have not been, although from what I understand, I can go. Some of my other people that do what I do, they go, and I could get into it, but it's a very expensive trip because it's in Los Angeles. We're already going to other trips and stuff throughout the year, so it might happen, but not yet. And thank you for reading this letter. I want to tell you that I am autistic, so I am really into video games and blog sites, and I love to watch your videos. They always put a smile on my face. Thanks again for taking the time to read this, and I hope you can answer my questions. Christian. And then at the bottom we actually have a made up Sonic stage, and we have Sonic, there's some spikes.
You can't even see that.
Oh. What's up, guys? Sonic spikes, Sonic spin, like the loop-de-loop, and robots, and the goal.
Spikes!
Rocket! Neighbors now hate us because we're screaming rocket and spikes at them. Anyway, Christian, thank you so much for the letter. We're going to move on to the next letter. The next letter is from Ian in Huma Lay.
Sienna.
Oh, Ziana. Lazy Anna. Where everyone chills. Because it's Lazy Anna. They get in their lawn chairs and they're like, welcome to Huma. Hoyuma. I'm not bad at this, I promise. We have assigned land right off the bat from Ian. Thank you, Ian. And a letter in light pencil. Dear StephenMail, 1962 was a long time ago. Also, I thought it was time to bring assigned land back. I would send one of the 32 force in my green deck, but then I'll have less than 60 cards, so please accept the enclosed island instead. Which we did. I also would like to say I hate Decree of Justice.
Magic card?
I have no idea. But Ian doesn't like Decree of Justice very much, so make a note. Sincerely, Ian, aka the Beast 6739. P.S. Kepler reminds me of my cat. Oh, well. Kepler is crazy, so your cat must also be equally crazy. Anyway.
Or look like a cow.
That too. Ian, thank you so much for the letter, and thank you for the signed land. We're going to move on to the next letter, which is from... it doesn't have a return address, but it's postmarked from Indianapolis.
What state is that?
Indiana. See, that's where they got the name Indianapolis, Mal. I know you probably didn't know that, but I'm just filling you in. Indiana. Police. Best letter ever. You see that? Yo, sup? Call me, Mr. Dyslexic Heart Bear. And it's a pasted picture of him. We should call Mr. Dyslexic Heart Bear. And by call him, I mean I go down the street and see him because he still lives at my parents' house. He's a scary dude. That's funny. We've actually gotten a, it's an old vlog. I think the vlog's called Yo, sup? And someone sends a letter and all it says is, Yo, sup? Except this one's got Mr. Dyslexic Heart Bear in it. So, thank you, Mr. Dyslexic Heart Bear.
I don't know how he got to Indianapolis.
And you know, the weird thing is, he's probably back by now.
Yeah, we didn't even notice.
I gotta keep better tabs on him. Thank you, Mr. With a DHB? Yeah, DHB. We're gonna move on to the last letter. The last letter is actually package shaped, because it's a package. And it's from Joel, also known as NS Armored Frog, who has sent us lots of stuff in the past, lots of pretty amazing stuff. He's the one that sent in the Disney Blu-ray DVDs. That's incorrect. Blu-rays, which we still haven't watched. All of. We've watched Ratatouille and WALL-E, with both were fantastic movies. WALL-E is really good. Loved WALL-E. And
what do you want first? His folder?
Sure. And we have to watch Toys R Us 1, Toys R Us. We have to watch Toys R Us 1, 2, and 3.
And Cars.
You're not getting this. I said Toys R Us.
Oh.
She didn't get it either. it slipped right past you. Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. I would like to watch it with my parents because they've never seen the Toy Story movies either. So we got to watch those, and we got to watch Cars. So, yeah. Anyway, Joel normally sends a folder, and inside the folder is a really well done letter on stationery or some interesting thing. And on here we have it's actually on like glossy photo paper, and it's a picture of
Mount Rainier?
Is it? I don't know. It's a mountain of some sort.
That's the one I know of. That's the famous one.
Stephen George and Mallory Weir. Once again, I would like to thank you for being such an amazing example of how love can succeed despite being hundreds of miles apart for great lengths of time. Your dedication to each other is something that should be considered admirable. I am sending you this letter for 2 reasons. One, and mainly, to help forward a cause for which you have dedicated an evening to raise money for the advancement of children's health, and most secondly, to allow you to partake in a photographic journey of your own across this great country and from a country abroad. Enclosed is a donation to your local children's hospital, as well as 5 discs of photographs I took while on vacation in the past 6 years. Sincerely, Joel. Well, thank you, Joel. So we have, oh, that's awesome. Australia in 2007, Alaska in 2009, Arizona in 2010, Colorado in 2011, and then the Northwest Coast in 2012. That's awesome. I've probably seen some of the pictures of the Northwest Coast because Joel has shared some of those with me, at least. Probably not all of them, but I've seen some of them, I'm sure. But all this other stuff is cool. Actually, I had the opportunity to go to Australia one time, and I didn't go. I really wish I would have went. Jarrett, my friend, he went. And actually, I learned like a year or 2 later, if I would have went, I would have been with him, which would have been awesome, but blew it. I'll be in Australia again at some point. But
again.
See, I'm living vicariously through Jarrett. You can already tell. And we have a donation for the Children's Hospital. Joel, thank you so much. That's awesome.
That's for next week.
Well, yeah. Today is Saturday, so it's a week from now. But you guys are getting this a little bit later, so it's probably in a few days. But for the record, if you don't know, we are going to be doing a live playthrough of Earthbound, start to finish, on October 20th. It's a Saturday, so by the time you guys are getting this, it'll be in just a few days. So this Saturday, I can say that, this Saturday. And it's going to be on Twitch TV/Stephen George, but we'll be posting about it on Twitter and Facebook, probably YouTube, so you should be able to find the link pretty easily. But we're trying to raise money for a local children's hospital in Florence, South Carolina, and we set our goal for $500, but I guess we're just kind of hoping that we can exceed that and raise more if possible. So it'll be fun. It's going to be a good time. People can come in and enjoy us streaming because we almost never stream.
We'll put a laptop here so we can watch the chat.
Yeah, and in addition to doing that, we'll be playing, a game that everybody loves, a game that we know pretty well, a game that we love, and hopefully we'll be raising a good amount of money for a good cause. So, Joel, thank you so much. This is awesome. I'm going to have a lot of fun looking through these photos and living vicariously through you. And for everyone who sent in mail, thanks. I appreciate it. And if you want to send in mail, you can go over to the channel page, go to the top right-hand corner. Go to the top right corner where that little blue pot is, and you'll see an address, send us mail, and we will open it. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sending stuff in, and we will see you next time for another episode of, what's this called? What's the thing that we do? What's this video series that we call?
Stephen goes to the P.O. box and gets mail, and then opens it on the video and uploads the video to YouTube. Actually, that's false. I go to the P.O. box.
It's kind of a long title. Maybe we should shorten that. What should we shorten that to?
I don't know. You're the creative genius.